Hey everyone, it's Uzi Hussein with H2 Team Orlando, Keller Williams at the Parks Realty, and I'm here joined today by my good friend
Shaheen Wazir with Guaranteed Rate.
Yeah, for those of you who've watched our channel before, Shaheen was a regular, and we had to take a little bit of a siesta just because of how crazy the market has been the last several months. We just wanted to have a little chat and kind of give you an update about what, from a lender's point of view, the market looks like right now. This is the month of August in 2022. So, are you seeing a lot of buyers still buying?
Yeah, a lot of buyers were on hold for a while, and now you see them all coming back. They accepted the market the way it is, and all those who are on hold, now you see them all getting back in the game. Yeah,
Sure.
It's a really good time to buy right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's still, we're still seeing appreciation happening. So if someone was to buy a property now, they're still going to enjoy some of that appreciation before
absolutely.
Yeah, because the only time you can tell when the market has hit a peak is after, in the 2020, right? Like they say 2020 is, what's the saying? Hindsight is 2020. So, a lot of buyers, I feel, just got exhausted too from the way the market was and just didn't want to be a part of that. But like you said, buyers maybe psychologically have accepted the fact that, okay, well, if this is a dream, if this is something that I want to do for myself and my family, then I have to get in the game. And, people still have growing families, or people still move and get married or whatever. So your requirements for your housing is always going to be there. You can't really time the market.
Exactly.
So, what are the reasons why people get into buying a house? Like, if you don't own a home, why do you own a home?
Well, you need a place to live.
That's number one.
Either your own or rent someone else's.
And what's happening with rents right now?
Rents are going up quite a bit, especially in Florida. It's one of the highest increasing rent states.
Yep.
And that's number one reasons a lot of the buyers want to buy a house.
Right.
A lot of them backed off last few months because of all the buying frenzy. It was hard to get contracts, competing with so many different buyers.
Yep.
You see that slowing down right now. You're not competing with, 40 buyers on one property. You're seeing more houses on the market right now.
Right.
So it's getting into a buyer's market slowly again. So you see a lot of buyers that were on hold coming back, seeing those high rents that they're paying. A lot of times their mortgage payments are lower than what they're paying.
Right.
Plus your home is going to appreciate.
Yeah.
So those are the two main reasons you've got to own.
I mean, real estate is by far considered to be, for most Americans, their single most important asset class that helps them grow wealth over a period of time, right? And it's a leverageable asset, right? For those of you who don't know what that means, give us a holler, we'll talk about that offline. And of course there's tax deductions, and quite clearly it just gives you that feeling of being settled somewhere, and having the peace of mind that your landlord's not going to call you and say, hey, I can't renew the lease because moving is not cheap.
You see a lot of situations where they're selling their homes.
Lots of investors are selling.
Yeah, a lot of the investors are selling, cashing out on the equity. Now all of a sudden you got to move, and that's a task you don't want to go through.
Yeah, it's not cheap to move, right?
It's not cheap. It's exhausting. It's physically and
mentally. You might have to move to a different area than the one that
that's
you love.
One main reason too why we have a lot of buyers who are tired of moving around. They just want the one place, like you said, peace of mind,
right?
A feeling of well-being, community involvement. And building equity, building wealth. You can do a lot with the house. You have appreciation. You can get cash out for emergencies, or buy another property, or invest. A lot of options open up to you.
Absolutely.
Over time.
Absolutely. And one of the things is that we talked about this a little bit. It's a leverageable asset, and it's also a tax deduction. You can also, of course, now we're not tax advisors, so don't hold us to it, because everybody's situation is unique. But yeah, it's you are able to reduce your taxes and have some deductions when you're a homeowner that you frankly don't have when you're not one.
Have anything in your
and going back to that conversation about rents rising, not too long ago, the rental market, and I believe it still is in a frenzy where it's very hard to, you even have multiple applications for, the few rental properties.
People are competing on rents too.
Yeah,
which is kind of ridiculous right now, but
absolutely.
That's what it is right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, hopefully we've inspired you if you are on the fence, and everybody has their own unique situation. So Shaheen and I are definitely available to talk to you, and just let's see if we can figure out how we can help you.
Yeah, call us anytime. We'd be glad to answer any specific questions for you.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.